Even while I was just a teacher, I was making for my students this canister throne. Nobody had ever made one that adjusted in height up and down. That was the beginning of DW.
Drum Workshop.
Drummers always want stuff to go where it can't. There have been times where Don and I will put a cymbal stand in a room with us and literally lock the door for an hour and say, how could we make this thing better?
We're simply looking at building a product that meets the demands of the professionals who use our product, that it's the best in the world, bar none.
Chad, welcome.
You scared me.
I know.
Chad!
So today we're talking about new 9000 hardware. This is 9000X. So this is the 9000 that you know and love, just with a couple of more features.
Yeah.
And you were a part of the development process with us. One of those things that we wound up coming up with is our new boom tilter. So this is an AutoLock tilter. And the way that this works is it's just a simple 90-degree turn to unlock it, and then to re-engage, it's a simple turn. And that's it.
Can I try that?
Try it. You saw the early prototype.
Look at that. So it doesn't like get spin or anything.
Nope,
You just
that's
stop,
it.
turn. I want to go to 3.
That's it.
Wow.
Up top, of course, same toothless tilter setup up here for your fine adjustment. You'll notice that this stand doesn't have memory locks either. That's because this stand has our new InnerLock system. So the theory is you set up your stand, and then with the simple drum key right down here, you lock this in place like that. And now the stand is locked at this height. So you play your show, then you tear down, or your guy tears down at the end of a gig, because we know you're not tearing down.
I have a guy.
Then you want to set up.
I earned it.
You did earn it. You set up the next day, put that right there, and this is at the same height.
Ah, look at that.
Every single time. So no more need for memory locks.
Wow.
Right, for somebody like you that has a bunch of different cymbal stands, it's hard to keep track of what goes where.
Yeah,
So this,
for
the
sure.
stand always stays together.
Wow.
So InnerLock only works on 9000X.
Yeah.
So we had to redesign some of the tripod geometry to make it fit.
Yep.
But this InnerLock can be used on any stand in 9000X. Snare stand, tom stand. It comes preloaded in the cymbal stands. But of course, we add memory locks to the packaging in case you wanted to retrofit it from one way or to the other. It's very easy to remove or add to any of the new 9000X. Right. Speaking of accessories, there's also a couple of other things we can do with the stands. One of them, you'll notice that there's slots on all of these legs.
Yes.
And there's a reason for that. The worst case scenario for a boom stand is when you're sticking all the way out like this and you have a big cymbal. We know you like big cymbals.
And it goes.
And it wants to tilt, right? So
course.
what if there was a way where you can take a weight,
Yes.
pretty good, and you can
Great.
attach that right there to the end of your cymbal stand, rotate it in and twist, that's it. And it's locked in place, just like that.
Now.
Now that's a counterweight, right? So it wants to fall back to that position every time. And they're stackable, of course, and you can add as many as you want to make every single stand as stable as
Gone
possible.
is the sandbag, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't like sandbags, we don't like gaff tape.
Sandbag and gaff tape. Okay, he's camera ready.
Am I good?
Yeah.
So Chad, this is a new stand that we have.
Yeah.
This incorporates a cymbal stand and a tom stand into one combination stand, or a combo stand.
Yeah.
So with this is the first time you're able to actually have a tube joint, a telescoping feature, and an L-arm into one stand. Before you'd have to add an accessory clamp, and it got a little complicated. We tried to simplify that for the drummer. The cool part about this is this new tilter up here. You can, of course, rotate this 360
Great.
anywhere you want. So if you have some weird setups,
Yep.
you can get it wherever you need it.
Great.
But there's one downside with this system. Sending this out isn't a problem.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to make it smaller, you kind of run into some issues, right, with this running into down here.
Yes.
So what do? Well, if you take that boom arm out, you hold that for me.
Yes, sir.
There's actually a switch. See it right there?
Yeah.
You go from 3/4 inch to 1/2 inch. This works as a straight stand. Much smaller, much more compact. So if you got a tom and a little splash right there, it's much easier to go back and forth.
Wow, that's great.
The cool part about all this hardware is it saves time for the drummer, right? If you can
And that's what you
shave
want,
10
anything.
seconds per stand, 15 seconds here, 15 seconds there, it adds up. So this is the new hi-hat stand.
Yes, sir.
There's 4 variants that we have, 2-leg, 3-leg, and then of course we have XF also. You're a 3-leg hi-hat guy, right?
I'm a 3-legged guy.
How come?
I just have found a stability I really like. I bang on it pretty good.
Bounce.
I'm a bouncer, and it just seems to have more stability when it has the 3-leg.
Do you ever have a problem with it rocking back and forth
Yes.
sometimes?
Yes.
So we tried to solve that with this.
Yeah. What did you do?
So at the bottom, there's actually a kind of a hidden drum key screw right there.
Yep.
And so you tighten that in or out, and it actually adjusts this pedal plate in or out of 90 degrees. So on uneven stages
Yes,
or,
yeah.
or risers not perfectly level,
Yes.
you can adjust it and then adjust the leg so it's actually perfect and it sits properly. So we try to really eliminate that wobble for guys like you.
Does that help it not creep as
Absolutely.
well? Yeah.
That in combination with these massively oversized rubber feet compared to the older ones, it's just a lot more surface area, a lot more grip on any surface,
Yeah.
hardwood, carpet like this, anything.
I love that. Now, does this unscrew? And,
So that's the cool thing about this.
see,
There's
I'm
no,
asking-
that's good. There's no thread.
right.
There's no thread on this at all.
Nothing worse. And you're like, I can't find the thing. It won't go. There's no thread?
There's no thread. You just move it out to the side. It's quick release.
Wait, what was that? How did you do that?
Just slide it in. There you go.
It won't come out.
Nope. Once the tube's on, it'll stay in place.
I love that. Fantastic.
Again, it's all about saving time,
Yeah.
right? If you think about it, for you or your tech, that's 10 extra seconds it takes to thread in or 10 seconds to take out.
Well, and if you're tearing your stuff down and you really have to like really tear it down, obviously a lot of people take that out. Where'd it go? All that stuff. You guys think of everything.
Speaking of thinking of everything, we've thought of one more thing too. In the top of the hi-hat rod here, there's actually a cone that lets you guide the hi-hat rod through. Let me show you. So actually you try it. Throw that on there.
Usually you put it on and you're guessing, you're in the dark and you can't do anything. And look at this.
Self-guides itself. That's it.
Good.
Time saver.
Thinking of everything. Time saver, design, economics.
Ergonomics.
Did I say ergonomics?
Ergonomics.
Economics. Ergonomics.
Thank you. How am I doing? Good?
Yeah, you're not shiny anymore.
Thank you.
Handsome as the day I met you.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
This is the ball snare stand.
Okay.
You've seen the early prototypes. You kind of understand how this works,
Yeah.
right? This is the first ball version, right? So this moves in any direction,
Yeah.
right? Perfect for guys like you that hit hard and they want to have their snare drum in line, right? There's no offset here
Yes.
at all because you hit kind of hard
Sometimes.
sometimes. The cool part about this, since it's a ball snare stand, you're actually able to save the memory of the angle of this position
How do you do that?
with the cool trick up its sleeve, right?
Yeah.
You could, of course, fold it, right?
Yep.
That's cool. That's a
Yep.
cool thing. But if you actually wanted to get it even smaller, you can remove the entire top. And now this always stays.
Here we are.
Always.
Can't go anywhere now. Where can you go from here?
I'm not going to do an accent. Then, to get it back in,
Spinal tap.
just put it right back in there. That's it.
See that?
Again, time saver.
Amazing. Well, here's the thing with snare and snare stand placement. You're at a kit and like, it's very busy down here.
It's a lot of stuff.
And so I'm like, trying to like, oh, well, I got to get the tripod leg here so I can have this here. And I'm moving everything around, and it's like, if you're a hard hitter, and the last thing you don't want to be doing this in the middle of a song.
Right.
It like that, and this thing has got some weight to it. And that,
Well, even if you need it a little bit more secure, most people use sandbags. You've used sandbags before in the past. Do you like
and
sandbags?
that's the worst place to have a sandbag.
Right there.
Like there's no room, it looks crappy, and of course I've used sandbags.
So we have a cool solution for that. The same thing that we talked about earlier with the weights, you can add to
Yeah.
snare stands as well.
Yeah.
So you just click this in right into
Yep.
the bottom,
Yep.
give it a twist,
Clicks in,
feel that.
more weight. Oh my God.
And you
But-
can add even more if you wanted to. They're stackable. You're also a guy that, we were just talking about this earlier, you like to hit your rim shots right in between two tension rods, right? So
That's where you get the good sound. Over the tension mark, not a different sound. I
Right.
shouldn't say not a good sound, different sound. But I was always told that you don't hit over the tension rod because it will loosen it.
Okay.
But in between, you're going to get more ring.
And so the cool thing about this is you can actually rotate the ball independently of the actual snare stand base, right? You just loosen it up. You can rotate this wherever you want.
Oh, wow.
So you just throw your snare in there
Right.
and it'll go wherever.
Wow.
If you can just throw your snare into this basket and it'll go in any position.
Yep.
If you notice, see the angle from here to here is different than from here to here.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah, I do.
Right? From here to
Yeah,
here
yeah.
is not the same from here to here.
It's a little bit shorter.
It's a little bit different,
Yeah.
right? Because there's 3 legs here. There's only 10 lugs on a snare drum with a throw off and a butt plate.
okay.
10 is not divisible by 3. So there's always one arm that's hitting somewhere, whether on a throw off or a butt
Right,
plate.
right.
So
Oh, wow.
we figured out a really good angle so that it fits.
You guys think of everything. They're such nerds.
It's true.
I love it.
It's true. We're pretty nerdy.
No, but that makes it because
It makes sense.
Yes, you don't want it to be sitting where like a lug is,
Yep.
or yeah.
It's always a pain, right? Because you always got to adjust your snare just a little bit.
And the throw off strain, like
Yeah.
either or side, but the throw off.
Yep. So it's those small little details. Again, time saving, everything that we can do to make your life easier, we want to do.
Well, when the equipment is like does this kind of stuff, then it's one less thing that you gotta think about. You want to just sit there and have to just perform and play and be creative. And like when you're thinking about, is this gonna hold up, or why is this moving, or any of that, like it's one less thing. It's great.
It takes you out of the performance.
It takes you out of being in the moment. Everybody wants to be in the moment.
So one more trick up the snare stand sleeve, right? If you take the weight out, you can hold on to that for me.
Yeah.
If you wanted to make this AIRLIFT, right, have an actual adjustment that you can go up and down automatically, how would you do that? Well, since we have the same mechanism in the bottom, that's a standard, you can take just a cylinder.
Where did you pull that out of?
And you can just put it right in there, right? With that and with the drum key, insert and rotate the same way.
You guys getting this?
And now, that's AIRLIFT. Just like that.
That's amazing.
So if you buy a snare stand and then a couple months you want to add AIRLIFT to this or any stand, whether it's a tom stand or a cymbal stand, we make different lengths for different size stands.
That's a nice feature. I mean, there's so much going on here. It's an incredible piece of art. Where would I learn more about it?
There's a lot more stands. We've only talked about just a couple here. But on our website, dwdrums.com, feel free to go on there. You'll see every single spec listed on the website. Every single one.
Every single one. For all you drum nerds out there, that's where you want to see it. But there's so much cool stuff. It's you really, you need to go there and check it out.
Thanks, Chad.
You're welcome. You know where you want to go? dwdrums.com. Who's a pro? Me!
Not me.
Oh, DW9000X. DW9000X. Go check it out. You want to stand with all the extras? DW9000X. Get it! This is awesome!